Hey everyone, this is my take on the Instapot Chorizo mac and cheese. So you start out with 270 grams of chorizo sausage, and I've kind of like cut it in little pieces. And you want to turn your Instapot to saute first because you want to kind of render it or whatever you want to do with it, but you want to get some of the grease out of the chorizo sausage. And you're going to cook that for a bit. And we have some milk, some chicken broth. This Instapot mac and cheese takes like less than 8 minutes, I would say. 3 minutes to cook, 5-minute natural release, and then you're going to release it the rest of the way, and you stir in your milk, sour cream, but I am not using sour cream. I'm using yogurt, plain yogurt, and cheese. It's really simple, feeds, I think, 4 to 8 people, and it's really yummy.
Want me to pause it for a minute?
So when the chorizo is, I want to say all those little white bits in your sausage, when they're all kind of cooked together, or whatever you want to call it, you know your sausage is done, and it smells really good. So turn your Instapot to cancel, because you don't want to saute it anymore. I notice this doesn't have much fat on it, so I'm not going to bother draining it. That way Grant will like it, because it'll be extra nice and flavorful. So we're going to add in our 16 ounces of uncooked macaroni noodles. You don't want to cook them because they're going to cook in here. And make sure you don't cook them too long. In the Instapot, just go for the 3 minutes because otherwise it'll be mushy. So give it a stir. And you're going to add in 4 cups of chicken broth, vegetable broth, water if you want. That'll be your liquid. Give it a bit of a stir. And our spices. We have half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Add all that, give it a stir. Just so that your noodles are submerged. Put your lid on your Instapot. Put it to sealing and put it on pressure cook for 3 minutes. Do not put it on keep warm because you want it to naturally release. High pressure. And it's starting. So we'll see you in 3 minutes. So the 3 minutes is done cooking, and I let it sit for 5 minutes with a natural release. And after the 5 minutes, I set a timer, of course. I released it. Steam went everywhere. So now what we are going to do is we have a 1/4 cup of sour cream, or I'm using yogurt in this case because I don't have any sour cream. So we're going to stir all that in. We have half a cup of milk. We're going to add that. And give it a good stir. Your noodles will be kind of clumpy at the beginning, but they will spread out. And then last thing what we do is we add in, I've got 4 cups of grated, a little bit of everything in here. There's marbled cheese in here, there's old, and there's cheddar. So I think originally you're supposed to use sharp cheese, but I use whatever I have. So it's about 4 cups. Stir that in, give it a really good stir. If it's too soupy after you've cooked it and released it, what I do is I put it on saute and I just kind of like boil some of the liquid away. This is actually looking really, really good. I'm sure it's going to taste wonderful. And of course you can add more salt, pepper. The recipe that I've kind of took this from doesn't have any pepper in it. You can add pepper, you can add whatever you want really. The chorizo will make it spicy. I got to put in a jalapeno in it, but I knew that Grant wouldn't eat it if I put it in. All right. So once you've mixed it all up, it actually looks really, really good. This is what it should look like when you're done. Let's give it a try. Yep, it's pretty good. So, hope you enjoyed. Talk to you later.